Hey everyone, this is Peter with Lead Your Cookies here on Blakk Radio. We're here with Tony Abaddon back there and Mantis. All right, Tony, how you doing? How's the tour going?
Good. The tour's going fantastic. Am I looking there or there?
You're right here, I guess.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, tour's been amazing. We're closing in on the final dates. Tonight we're playing here in Tampa. Then we have Orlando. Then we go to Atlanta. We have Baltimore. And then we have a final show in New York. Which is a kind of special.
The New York Bash. What's that all about? I saw that on your
well,
site.
you know, you're gonna have to wait.
You can't say.
No, because we started in Philadelphia, and then we went to New York. So we couldn't actually announce until we'd done New York because we played the Gramercy Theatre.
Yeah.
But then we had a special end of tour thing prepared at a club in Brooklyn that I love, you know, it's Inviters. So that's kind of where we're going to end the whole thing. But we're going to introduce, because our visas we get for a year so we can keep touring, we're going to come back and do something quite special. So we're going to announce it at the end of the show in Brooklyn, so it's going to be quite the event.
Cool, nice.
Yeah.
I've never seen it asked before. How did the names Demolition Man, Abaddon, and Mantis, where do they come from, or what do they mean? Or
well, the guys' names were all picked from, you know, folklore, from Bibles and, you know, general folklore. The Abaddon's from the Bible, and, you know, so that's where they're Cronus, Father Time, of course, you know, and so they're all taken from those, you know, mythological structures. Mine's not mythological, unfortunately. Mine's quite simple.
You like the movie Demolition Man a lot?
No, it was before that, and before Sting wrote Demolition Man. But it was basically, you know, in the old days, because I'm old, we, you know, bands would always do solos. Like, you couldn't see a band, and the drummer would have a solo, the guitarist would have a solo, the bass player would have a solo. So in the early 80s, late 70s, that was part of the thing. So when I was in my band, Atomcraft, you know, everybody had a solo, because everybody did one. And we did this show, probably 79, 80, and probably 79, yeah. And I started doing a bass solo, and I got a bit carried away. And I pulled all my stack over, and all the fucking amp and the tubes blew up, and it was like a fire, and everyone was going, fuck. So we ran around trying to put it out and put everything back up. And then while I was doing all that, my guitarist at the time went to the microphone and went, ladies and gentlemen, the Demolition Man.
Nice.
That was it. Yeah. So nice. I realised quite quickly that I'm a bit heavy-handed, so I break things a lot. So it stuck by. So I didn't create, you know, because when I went into Venom, in 88, when we started recording in 89, you know, for Primeval, you know, I think people thought, oh, I created a pseudonym, you know, because they had special names. I had to have one, but it actually, that's what I was called before anyway. So I just thought, well, this is who I am. I don't need to be anybody else. So that's the way it is, you know.
Okay. Let's see. How did you get involved in the Master and Commander movie? And I'm sure you don't have any time for acting now. You're busy with
well, no,
the band.
I mean, funny enough, I got sent a script back home while I was on tour. And then there's an ongoing, a second script that's gone to now for something else. And there's a second script that's gone to now for a movie about Anton Revere, which they would like me to read the second script. I read the first one and then they redrafted. So, you know, but it is finding time, you know, because all we've been doing is touring. I mean, myself and Mantis did our Empire Legal project, and we've been doing that for 11 years, and then we were at a point where we're doing a new album, and all of a sudden we end up with Abaddon, and now we're doing Venom Inc, and it's like we've just continued going, and doing the album, so it's been quite busy, so not enough time for that, because when you're acting, you've got auditions, and then there's the actual projects themselves, so trying to fit them in has been a bit difficult. But you know, Master and Commander, Judge Dredd, and you know, the things that I did all came basically from me working with the Royal Shakespeare Company, because I'm an automation engineer. So I ran Disney's Lion King and the Queen musical in town, and you know, and I used to run stage departments as a master carpenter. And when I was working with the Royal Shakespeare Company, we were on a tour of a Comedy of Errors. I was in India, and one of the cast got sick, and we didn't have any cover. But they knew that I loved Shakespeare. I was always quoting the play to the actors. And so they came to me and said, we want somebody sick, we don't have any cover. And I was like, oh, what can we think? And they're like, would you do it? And I was like, me? And then I thought, fuck it, why not? You know, life's an opportunity. So I did it just to help out. They were very appreciative. And then at the end of that tour, kind of a month after we finished it, they took the play into the West End in London. And then on a Thursday, my wife handed me the phone and said, the director's on the phone. I was like, oh, okay. So I thought he had a problem with his set.
Yeah.
He was going to ask me some questions. And he said, look, you know, there's been a death. One of the cast members' fathers died. And so there's a big funeral, but they have to leave. We don't have any cover. So I was thinking of actors that I could draft in for like some shows. And I went into the dressing room and asked the cast, does anybody know anybody? And they all went, get Tony Dolan. So I was like, fuck it, okay. So I went and did it. Well, we did a deal that I said if I do it to help out, which I enjoyed, you teach me how to act properly. And so I did workshops with him, did everything from 12th night to Richard III, and had a great time. And he said, don't tell any of the actors, because he used the workshops to see actors that he might employ, but he said, don't tell any of them that you're not an actor. You know, just do it. So they all thought I was a ringer, you know, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I really, really enjoyed it, and it was so great. And then after that, about 3 weeks later, I finished it, and I said, what do I do now? He said, you need an agent, and then you need to go for roles. And I said, so how do I do that? He went, it'll never happen, you're too old and you're not trained. So, you know, you'll be very lucky. It's okay. And about 3 weeks later, I had 2 agents that wanted me. And then I decided one, and a week later, I was on the set of Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone. And I was like, fuck, that was easy. And then I did a TV show, a cop show in the UK, and everything just followed from there, you know. And I was actually filming for Marshall Command. I was installing Queen's musical, Ybor City, and I was about to be the deputy master commander on the show. And my agent called up and said, can you get up to Park Avenue to meet Peter Weir? And I was like, it was Peter Weir. And they said he's a director who did The Truman Show, Gallipoli, Picnic Hangover. And I was like, oh fuck, what did you want to see me for? Because there's a movie. So I was like, okay. So in my lunch break, I was covered in shit. I ran all the way up Oxford Street to Park Lane, went into this really swish hotel, went up in the lift and knocked on the door, and this really nice guy opened the door. I sat and chatted to him for a while. He got me to do a few things, and that was it. When I left, I was going back to work. My agent called me, how did it go? I went, it's a fucking like a Hollywood movie. Like I'm in a big one. And she was like, yeah, but how did it go? I said, well, fucking, I'm not going to get that. And besides, I'm doing this, and I forgot about it. And a month later, she called and said he wants you for the role, and you're going to be in Baja for 5 months. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
So it was crazy. But the weird thing was, when I got to LAX, they had a pickup van to take us down to San Diego to then get into Mexico. The studio, and when I went out, I was the first one in the bus, and I got in the bus, and all the actors came on, British actors that I'd been working with at the Royal Shakespeare Company or some TV, but as a technician, and they were all going, hey, how are you? I was going, yeah, fine, and everybody got on, and then we sat, and they were like, so are you working on this? I said, yes, I am. And they were like, right, so are you doing the carpentry and stuff? I went, no, I'm in it. And they're all going, what? So it was brilliant. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah. I was asked to ask you what's your favorite line from your character in Master and Commander?
I think it was 2 foot 6 inches. Yeah, sizes and everything. But you know that my first scene, because they shot David Threlfall getting the eggs out of the chicken coop. That was the first scene they shot, and the second scene they shot was me in a water tank with Russell Crowe measuring the depth of the flood.
Yeah.
And you know, I'd never done anything like this, and I was like, shit, and all the actors were experienced. I'd done movies and TV. They brought me down onto set, and it was a closed set, which means it's inside, and then they close it off. And there was like 100 people in a big circle around this ship with this water tank and all these people, technicians, and I was standing there thinking, fucking hell. So I went to the coffee table and I was having coffee trying to hide. And then the assistant director came over and said, oh, well, Russell and Peter would like to talk to you. And I was like, oh my God. And I remember standing there in the middle of all these people on this set, they were talking about what we should do in the scene, and I was just like, whatever. What do you think? I was going, yeah, I like what you said sounds good. And so that was like my first scene in that film. So for me, that was the moment.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe I was actually fucking there doing it, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, me and Russell became really good friends. He's into his music, you know. Not my music. He didn't like my music. Those are shit. But you know, and then Peter Weir, you know, and his wife, who was the set dresser, set designer, costume designer. They were just fucking amazing. So my whole experience there was like really cool. Something I carried forever. You know, very special.
Nice. I'm trying to ask questions that you don't get before an interview. So.
Brilliant. Yeah, nobody asked me this. I
want to ask Mantis a question. I think because it's about Mantis. I have a question for you.
Oh, hello. Come closer so we can hear.
Sorry about that.
So I was asked about how it came to be the Ultimate Revenge show you have on VHS. I didn't even know about it from '85 or '86. Do you remember that?
No, because I wasn't there.
You weren't there?
No, I
thought you were.
I was actually sick.
Oh, that's right. So Abaddon was
I was due to fly on the Friday, and on the Wednesday I woke up covered in spots and found out that I had chicken pox at the age of 24.
Oh man.
So that was big flop for 2 weeks. So I wasn't there, so that man was there.
Have to ask Abaddon. I have a question for you. I was told to ask about the Ultimate Revenge album.
Ask anything.
Ultimate Revenge.
Ask anything. Just ask.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to.
I was asked to ask about the Ultimate Revenge back then, the VHS album.
We were just talking about that.
The live album. I never heard of it, but a DJ at the radio station asked me to ask about the Ultimate Revenge and how that came to be.
It was a tour with Sierra and Exodus. But Jeff was ill at the beginning of the tour, so he didn't come out, and we had 2 fill-in guitar players.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was set up to record. It was going to be a big deal and blah blah blah. But we had to switch cameras off when we were playing, so there's only I think a little bit of interview footage on there. But that's what it was. It was just we didn't have the full band there, so we didn't see the point of making a big landmark kind of video without having the right members of the band there. You know, so that's all that.
Okay. All right.
But ask anything.
Okay.
Anything.
Another question.
Anything.
Ask another one.
Just anything.
This one you guys might like. There's bands that have beers named after them, like Megadeth has a beer, Iron Maiden has a beer. Do you guys? And I saw on your Facebook that you're putting labels on beers with the Venom Inc.
That's all beer. That's all beer.
That's your beer?
Beer. Yeah. Christian Biddles does that. Friends.
I was thinking you guys would be good for like a special blend of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by special blend, you mean just a bigger bottle?
Yeah, bigger bottle. And I was thinking you guys should make a tequila and name it Agave Satanas. How about that?
You know, no, I've got a friend in Mexico who's working on a tequila. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't come up with a name, but I like that name.
And it's just this.
Why not? Agave Satanas.
This is a different tour bus from your tour bus video.
Funny enough, this is the same fucking tour bus because when we got the tour bus up there,
I recognize
the clock,
it.
We had the clock up
The
there.
busted up
And
clock.
there's fish in the fish tank. I put fish in the fish tank. Yeah.
And
we
you
still
use
make shepherd's pie.
shepherd's pie. Do you have?
And an orange, yes.
I went to a restaurant. I ordered a shepherd's pie.
Did you? Was
And
it
they came out with something with like a meat on the bottom and potatoes on top. I said take it back.
It's
And
not a professional shepherd's pie, is it? We made professional shepherd's pie.
I was in the mood for some
Real
fish and chips. I was expecting bananas with NyQuil on top of it. But they came back with some battered sea fish and some potatoes.
If you make a shepherd's pie, you have to use real shepherds.
Yeah.
That's the ingredient.
Yeah.
So I took it back. So this isn't authentic.
You should have shown him the tour bus video. This is how you fucking make shepherd's pie, motherfucker. Ranch dressing and an orange.
No dipping the ranch dressing. Yes.
Yeah, don't forget to take the lid off though. Off the orange. Yeah.
So I'm not sure how much time you guys have left. How's that?
I'm not sure how much time I have left. Hopefully about 10 years, but
Yeah,
it could be
hopefully
less.
it'll last a bit longer.
It could be less than that. It depends if I take
Very
a hard
veneery
time
thing
when
to
I'm
ask.
there.
Somebody,
What's
you know.
impolite to ask how long
It's
you
in the point.
I didn't bring my crystal ball. Sorry.
No, I've got some balls in there actually.
How do you guys eat on the road? Where
How do
do
we eat?
how do
With
you
our
eat
mouths?
with your mouths
Like
and the ranch dip?
Yeah,
Dip it in.
We open things, we cut things, we spread things like that, and that's it generally.
If you look in the back in the trailer, it's full of shepherds.
Yeah, and their thighs we've got all round. Every time we eat one, we put a picture of their thighs up. Shepherd's thighs.
Shepherd's thighs.
Shepherd's
Yeah.
thighs.
Yeah. You have to braise them though.
That's good.
You have to braise their thighs. I'll show you my nuts. I've got some.
I want to ask
What do you want to ask? Anybody, anything?
the intro for Mantis, the intro for Preacher Man, the guitar effect on the slower bits. What effects are you using in that?
Just chorus.
Just chorus?
Yeah, just chorus, a little bit of delay. That's it.
Chorus and delay. Because I've heard that on another track. I was trying to think where have I heard that effect before. Is on the Queen, the Flash Gordon soundtrack they use in there. Wait, hold on.
That's all it is.
There is Tony's nuts.
These are Conrad's nuts. Actually, we carry them for good luck. We're like a rabbit's foot. Look, come on, Conrad, come on.
And
For the scale, is that to scale? Or
Yes, that was very small, man.
And-
Conrad's nuts. He is nuts, actually. He's completely nuts. Anyway, stop it.
and at the end of the Black and Roll song, you guys say jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. What's that?
Sorry?
At the end of the song, you
He
say,
does.
"What is that?"
I don't know what is that. What the f- is
And then there's monkey sounds. What's it? Are they? There's the shepherds in the end of the song.
They're the shepherds,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I get
just-
it, yeah.
You know what it is. You know, the album's dark, it's heavy, and, you know, there's a lot of social commentary in there as well, and it's pretty unique. So we just thought that it ended on a, like, I don't know,
Something
We're
fun.
just having fun. But I think that's indicative of what Venom always had. You know, that fun side that where we come from in the north of England is very working class.
Yeah.
And whenever you go to a town or a city where, you know, they do manual labor, you know, people have a short lifespan. And what they find is through, you know, smoking or drinking or, you know, the basic entertainment, but also through humor. You know, when people are in the worst position, they use humor to just alleviate some of that. And so that's our background. That's very much indicative of Geordies. That's what we do. We take the piss all the time. So that was always part of that Venom thing, you know. You didn't know if they were being serious or if they weren't being serious.
Yeah.
And kind of we just were having fun doing Black and Roll. They got to the end and that was a kind of like stupid thing we did. But it was quite nice because people were going, what the fuck is that? It doesn't matter what it is. It made us laugh.
And I think I just got the CD today.
Like, well, how does it sound?
It sounds great. It's a little quieter. The mix
It's
could have been
quiet.
better.
Yeah, it's quiet. It should be louder. You should have made
You
that
you
louder.
can't hear the shepherds cry that
You can't
much.
hear the shepherds crying. Release.
Who does the background vocals on the album?
Uh,
Because I see you guys don't have mics. Do you have a mic and drum on your mic set? I don't know.
What?
is Mike on your set? No, it's just Tony.
What the fuck? Who's Mike?
Mike just sets
What's he
everything
doing?
up.
Get him, get him off
Yeah,
the
what's
case.
he doing?
What's he playing at?
Anyway,
Is he your guitar tech, Mike?
Fuck off.
Yes. No, a sound takes
He's
Mike.
fucking kid.
Yeah. And our Mike takes one, and he's got a brother. He's got 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and Mike.
The other guy's Jack.
Jack. Yeah.
Jack Blood.
Jack, look, you can do things with this. This is eat your shepherd's pie. That's what's good about it. Brilliant.
Yes.
No, we did all the vocals and everything. We did our own backing vocals and everything. And then yeah, that was it. Yeah, we just did everything. So we did the backing vocals.
Okay.
We,
Well,
he didn't, but we did.
I promised I want you to say hello to Metal Mom because she wanted. How did you know Metal Mom and how did you?
Well, she used to stalk me.
Yeah.
She lived in my garden for a long time. She used to knock on the window and go, "You kids, get out of there!" And then we just through the radio station, you know.
Yeah.
And she used to work with Metal Messiah, and of course when we did the Empire album, we did a track on Hell to the Holy, Metal Messiah for them. And then we've been friends ever since, you know. She's just brilliant. Hey Mom, she's the one. But yeah, then you know, her radio station and stuff, and we've just been together ever since.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
I told her to go out and see you guys in Detroit, but she said she couldn't make it,
No,
unfortunately.
well,
So
that was okay. Harpers was a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it would have been nice to see her, but next time, get your ass out.
you
I'm
better
gonna pick you up.
be there.
Be there.
All right, so I'll wrap it up, and I want to thank you guys for coming to Tampa and
Absolute
go
fucking pleasure.
check out
Absolute
check
pleasure.
out
Let's
Venom
hope
Inc.
it's a raging show.
We
Yeah.
should have a good show going. Hopefully,
I hope so.
a good pit going, and
Hell yeah.
hope to see you guys back. Said in April or May or maybe in the
Of
summer
course.
next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before.
Before.
We'll get here before.
We'll get an announcement in New York from you.
Damn
about
right. Yeah, you will.
that. Okay.
2 years away. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much. And